Chronicle Show, Season 1. We're gonna learn history. You're gonna learn history every Friday or Saturday. Or maybe Sunday, you're gonna learn with Solomon Chronicle Show, yeah. We bless Yahweh for the show, so tune in every week on Rosalind Solomon's YouTube channel and the Prophetic show channel and Prophetic Mental Facebook. Enjoy, God bless. Enjoy, God bless. Enjoy, God bless. Hey, welcome to the Rosalind Solomon's Chronicle Show. And I am your host, Apostle Rosalind Solomon. And I did my own intro. I said, I'm going to do my own intro. All right, so this is the second show, but starting next weekend, I'm going to be doing it once a week. So I wanted to do two since I was just starting out. All right. So, Father, thank you for this Chronicle show, Chronicle history show, and we bless you and we give you glory. All right, so here's some more Chronicles for you. The physical reality is now falling, but the spiritual reality is now rising. This is why people are going crazy, going out their minds, because they're on a lower vibrational frequency and the earth is on a high vibrational frequency, bringing itself up to where it should be in this time of life, right? So the physical reality is now falling, but the spiritual reality is now rising. So you need to pray and ask God to help you come up higher in vibrational frequencies so that you can handle the frequency of the earth. This is why some people are going out their mind, getting depressed. Just all kinds of craziness is going on, right? I just read where a young man, 17 years old, riding around with his mother dead in his trunk. What? He must have killed her. What's going on? Didn't I tell you guys that was going to start? Kids killing parents. It's going to get worse next year. Pray over your children. Pray over your children. Mine. Lord have mercy. Pray over your nephews, your grandkids, your little cousins, people you don't even know, kids, because they could affect you. Right? The Lord said, what goes around comes around. The tail is being made the head, and the head is being made the tail. So, the head has been evil a lot on this earth, right? And they tried to make us the righteous ones, the tails, but now we are becoming the head, which is what we're meant to be. And the evil is going to be becoming the tail. So this is why you're seeing a lot of evil people getting snuffed out, dying left and right, because they're becoming the tail. And you're seeing the true righteous ones rising up. We are becoming the head, like we're supposed to be, like it says in the Bible. Now, the enemy knows that if he gives mankind too much destruction, mayhem, all kinds of bad stuff, the enemy knows that people will start to turn to God. So, all this bad stuff is going on, and many are turning to God and many aren't. And what he does is he withdraws a little and gives a little peace, but he distracts you with the media. He distracts you with the news and current events or things about Trump, the Senate race here in Georgia, the border, trafficking, stuff like that, right? So when he's giving you too much destruction, he turns back a little bit, right? And then he distracts your mind so you won't have time to even think about nothing, because here we go again. Every day something happening. Every day you don't even have time to pray to God about anything or come to God. And then most people, if their mind is not right, they'll be like, why is God letting this happen to us? Why should I come to a God like that? He killed my son, he did this, he did that. And see, that's what the enemy want mankind to think, to prevent them from God. So when you start seeing like disasters happening, right? Then it's a little peace. After the disaster comes much deception through the media and other stuff, and that prevents you from concentrating on God. So pray that people start concentrating on God more, whether it be a disaster or not, and stop giving all of their mindset into the media and to the deception that is being brought upon this earth and onto mankind in Yeshua's name. Also, the Lord said that so the media, a lot of deception going on through the media is keeping people from seeing what they really need to see, because they so tired of, look, people been so tired of with Donald Trump for what, 6 years now? He's not even president no more. And I told you the great deception was coming when he became president. And sure enough, it has happened. You know, people going to be real sad when they find out the truth about Donald Trump. I mean, I've been telling them what I've been seeing in visions, what God tells me, other prophets, but people going to have to see for themselves, you know. And it's not just Donald Trump. It's all kinds of stuff going on that's keeping the media's attention. You got these famous Hollywood people, these singers, you know, they pushing meds now. They pushing this, they pushing that. You know what I'm saying? You got all they music is distracting you. Like, what's her name? Taylor Swift, she crashed Spotify with her new music coming out. Guys, if people can crash, modify because of her music, why can't you smash the earth with God's word, with God? You see, people are going after the wrong things. They're going after the wrong things. That's not doing anything for their soul, their family, their life. It's not helping them get back home or nothing. Distraction. Right? The Lord said there's a lot of weather modification going on. The Lord said that some of the storms and hurricanes and stuff is from him for judgment, but a lot more are coming from the enemy. In Yahushua Jesus' name. And when God said, remember in the Bible, I promised never to flood the earth like I did in Noah's day. You know, but he said that 1/3 of the earth would be flooded. So like 3/4 of the earth would be flooded, and 1 corner of the earth he wouldn't flood. So the Lord said, when you see a lot of these big floods coming, a lot of them are always from him. Some are, but a lot aren't. It's weather modification. So the Lord said, pray to him about that, to cancel these things out. The Lord said that they, this is a Chronicle the Lord told me a while ago. They're making technology to hack mankind's mind. They're in the process of making this technology right now. They are not completed with it, but they're trying to complete with it so they can hack into our minds. How they going to do this? I don't know. Because they got to put some kind of chip in you or on you or something, or can they do it at a distance? We'll see. Remember, Daniel saw all kinds of stuff. God told him to shut the book. Right? The Lord taught me this Chronicle. The number 666, like 666, like it says in the Bible, is man. And that's true. Everybody else except for the colored people have 666. They are man. But us who have 999, we're supernatural. We are the celestials, like God talks about in Corinthians. So you got the telestials and you got the celestials. So the ones who have 999, which is all colored people all over the world, we are celestial beings, and everyone else, all other nationalities that have 666 are terrestrial beings. But these celestial beings, if they accept God and come to God, they become celestial beings just like us and grafted in on the tree of life. So don't forget that. Also, the Lord gave me this serious revelation. I was in my kitchen cooking. Okay, we all know that the enemy wants to, he's like, okay, we know he don't want to die. He don't want to be destroyed, right? So why does he keep trying to push time up? Why is he trying to bring the book of Revelations to pass before his time, like God told me in 2019? If he wants to live, guess what he's trying to do? It shocked me. I was like, Daddy, it makes so much sense. Just like God got, very angry at the sin in Noah's days, and he struck the earth. There was no blood there. Okay, but there is blood here now. Yahushua died for us, right? But check this out. In the book of Numbers, I think it's between 7 and 13, God can revoke his word at any time. So God, he will never revoke what Yeshua did, but he can still destroy this earth because of too much sin. So the Lord told me that the enemy is trying to provoke him to destroy this earth before its time, like he did in Noah's day. God destroyed the earth before its time, but it was so much sin and it stunk to high heaven, he had to destroy it. So I said, God, but it's going to be hard for you to destroy this earth with your children on it. He said, I will take my children just like I take them now. He said, because he takes them now. See, Noah was the only one left besides his 3 sons and daughters, 33,000 animals. So they were able to recreate, right? So God said we would have a Noah experience. The Lord told me, he said, what does it say in the Bible? It says it'll be like the days of Noah when the Son of God comes back. Think about it. Days of Noah, right? So if God was provoked to destroy this earth, things would happen like it would be in Noah's day. I'm not saying somebody gonna be building an arch. I believe spiritually, God will come and get the ones who are truly of him and go ahead and destroy this earth. And we all that was left that God took would have to come back and start it over again. I said, that's how he's trying to stop himself from being destroyed. He wants God to get so mad because this earth is so sinful. Come and take who he can take. Destroy this earth again by fire, because that's what's going to happen. And then send us back again to restart over again. And he's still here, the devil. And I said, God, why don't you just take the devil out? You could revoke your word. You could do whatever you want to do. You could just take his entire kingdom out. Why don't you do that? And he was so quiet. He would not answer me on that. There's a reason why God is not taking that devil out. Got a thought. There's a reason why he's not taking out his kingdom. There's a reason. And I think it's just to, see who's really for him and who isn't, and like God don't want people in the kingdom and this stuff happens all over again. So that's the only thing I could come up with why he keeps them. But he's trying to get God to provoke and destroy this earth and take the ones off this earth and save them like he did Noah and his family. And when it's all finished, all burnt up, God will come and recreate whatever he needs to again. And we all will have to come back and start over again. I know this sounds so far-fetched, but guys, it's the truth. This is what the Lord told me. Why else would the devil keep trying to bring things to pass before it's time? He don't want to die. He don't want to be destroyed. So why would he make stuff fast forward? Now you know why. Because he's trying to provoke God to destroy the earth like he did in Noah's day and take what righteous ones he had and send us back to a new earth again. So this stuff can start all over again. So guys, we need to pray that God does not be provoked to want to come and destroy it and wipe this planet out again. Because the blood is basically for whoever wants to accept God. You get washed, redeemed, you become a celestial being like God. And if you stay right with God, you're going to come to God. The blood also covers the earth as well. But you got to understand, read the book of Numbers. If it's and Leviticus, if it's too much sin on this earth, too many of God's laws being broken, so many children being killed, snatched, doing perversion things to them, these lizards and aliens and stuff, they all over the place now. It's just getting ridiculous, like in Noah's day. That's why it says the coming of God will be like in the days of Noah. What? See, it says the coming of God. It says the Son of God or the mankind. But y'all is God too, so y'all could destroy this earth too. The Bible will repeat itself again. God said the same thing that's in the Bible now will repeat itself again in another world. This earth will still be here, but it'll be a new world if we have to come back again. So pray that this does not happen, because don't none of us want to come back again. Don't none of us want to go through this again. We want to be with Daddy. And Yeshua, Jesus' most holy name. Shalom.